have this new collaboration together as the Whole Country Caboodle and my girlfriend's quilt shop, in which we've joined forces and being able to offer not only a sewing machine version for these adorable canisters, but also a machine embroidery version as well. And so as you can see right here, we have, as an example, these adorable little December Christmas canisters. I love them. They are so cute. Okay, ladies, now here's the question. How do you know the difference? One is sewing and one is machine embroidery. Can you guess which one is which?
I know which one is which.
I mean,
yes.
Pretty hard.
It's pretty hard. Probably the most telling feature would be what, Leanne?
This is stitched. Blitzen is stitched.
Blitzen
and
is
I didn't
stitched.
get creative enough on mine. I just wrote it in with a nice little sharpie marker.
Hey, and that's okay too. Let's go ahead and have these sideways so that we can take a more up close look at Mr. Santa Claus right here. Because again, the way that these have been digitized is that they, the digitized version is a blanket stitch. And I did that on purpose because I wanted it to be the look of hand stitch.
Thank you.
Or sewing machine stitch, because that's what you are so known for. I felt like if I did a satin stitch, it would take away.
We are just incredibly pleased with it.
It will be so nice with the embroidery that you won't have to do all the little swirlies in the beard.
That's right.
By hand.
Which is going to save you a ton of time. So
exactly.
We love, love, love this. And you know the thing that makes it even better?
What?
Your Precut, prefused appliques. Ladies, I'm so excited because we're going to do a little machine applique so that
teach us?
I can prove to them how easy this is.
Absolutely.
So the first thing we want to do is we're creating the wrap, and what I want you to do is just fold this in half and fold it in half one more time, because what we're doing is we're finding the center.
Absolutely.
And this is what you would do on the sewing machine version too, right?
Okay.
Would you?
Well, I'm not usually this precise, but you sure could be.
You sure could be, absolutely.
Okay, I just pinched that a little bit. So
yeah, I like to give a little, just
a little
finger press
poke, and then open it up.
Let's open it up.
All right.
And we're going to place that on top of the hoop.
Oh, we got a little bit of
now here's
something on there, but
oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So here's the markings. Actually, the fabric will cover it up.
It will.
That helps us with our center point.
Exactly.
Put a little makeup or something on.
You can see that on this side too. Are you kind of looking at this or these right here?
I'm looking at those edge marks.
Okay. Okay. And I think we're good right
and
there.
if you are like, if it's not precise, you're going to be fine.
It's okay.
Now go ahead and smooth over.
You kind of go from the center to the outside. Yep, just to smooth it so you don't have ripples.
Exactly.
Kris, is this called floating?
This is called floating.
I have been
exactly
reading.
Right.
I'm
so proud of you.
We read your instructions.
Thank you.
We haven't sewn them yet.
I did not want to come unprepared.
That's right. Okay, now that that is placed on top of the hoop, let's go ahead and take it to the embroidery machine. Today I'm working on the the Brother Stella Air 2 embroidery machine. And I'm just going to place it in here. And as you can see on my screen right here, I have already brought up the witch design. Now, there's a little square box up above, and that is showing us what is the first stitch that's going to be done. Well, the first stitches, and if I'm looking at my instructions, is in black. Okay, so we're going to place all of our black fabrics first. And here's the thing that I want people to know about the way I digitize when it comes to doing pre-cut, prefused applique shapes. And that is, I like to use the same color thread for my placement at the same time as I do my blanket stitch. And there's a good reason for that. And you've discovered why that is, right? Tell us.
Well, and I think this is what we're talking about, Kris. When we laser cut, it is just like a tiny fraction.
Yes.
Tiny fraction.
Like a tenth.
Like
of the,
yes.
It's got to be exact.
You know, so it's just a tiny bit smaller. And so using the same color basically gives it an outline so that when you stitch over the top of it, you don't see any of it. It really almost defines it even more nicely.
Yes.
More nicely?
Yeah, sure.
More better.
Yeah. That sounds funner.
Yeah, it's more gooder. Yes, it is.
That's why we're quilters.
Yeah, that's right. No, I totally agree, and that's why the reason why, if you're going to do a red blanket stitch, I like the placement line to also be in red.
I love that.
The other thing that I do, and I'm just going to explain this as this is stitching out, is that some of you, when you do the blanket stitching the way I digitize it, is that I like to go around twice, 2 times, before the blanket stitch actually goes. Now, some of you may be thinking, why is that? Is that overkill? Why are you going around 2 times? Because you don't need to, because there's no tack down stitch. But having it go around twice and then doing the blanket stitch is actually all built into one stitch. And I explained the reason for that to you.
Well, if I remember right, it kind of sets it up just a little bit. So it makes it better.
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
It builds it up.
It builds it up. It builds it up so that it actually gives a little bit more look of a sewing machine stitch or embroidery floss, because you've got more layers of thread there. So there's just a build up there that actually keeps it up on top as much as possible.
Sense.
So when you see that happen, there is a reason to my madness, right? All right, so this has now stitched out. You'll notice that all of the black outlines have stitched. Now, we are able to do this because they're all in separate areas. If they were overlapping, we wouldn't be able to do that quite yet. But with this, let's go ahead, Kaytlyn, and let's place the wool mat underneath here, because we're going to now iron our pieces right into there.
Some of the pieces that we use are batting. We have used that forever. It
like
gives
Santa's beard.
Yeah, Santa's beard is batting. The Easter Bunny is batting. The iron that she used when she ironed that down, because it's thicker, it scorched it a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, so, and this will all be in the instructions.
Yeah.
I use a shot of steam. I know we don't typically use steam, we use a dry iron.
Yeah.
I use a shot of steam to activate the fusible. Just a shot.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
and
good to
that
know.
will activate the fusible.
That's good to know.
Then, whether you're using a steam or just a dry iron, like she said too, you want to let this all really cool.
Yes, before you stitch
Absolutely.
on top. Yes.
Yeah. And that just allows that all of that fusible is re-solidized, as my
like
father
that.
would say.
Re-solidized, a new word.
We're just
Leanne's
great with
dad.
our words.
I love that.
Could you help place these bats?
I will place the bats. And so anyway, those are just some great things through testing this that we have learned.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing is, if you're using a dry iron and you don't have steam available, then if you're doing the batting, I would recommend using a placement cloth or a pressing cloth.
A pressing cloth.
In between.
Yes.
So that would be another way
Absolutely.
to prevent the scorching.
Absolutely.
On there. I mean, Leanne, honestly, how fast is that?
That's incredible. I
told Leanne, you need to start doing all your samples this way, my friend.
I am going to.
You might be able to get these done a lot quicker.
Yes, yes.
But I will tell you that even with the sewing machine version, you have taken out more than 2/3 of the work just by having the pre-cuts.
Yes.
So the next thing that would stitch out would be the purple collar.
And then, it's live.
Yeah, that's right. And that, what would I do? I would choose purple thread, right?
Exactly.
Because I want my placement line to be in purple. And I mean, obviously, if you wanted it a different color, you could. But in this case, I would want purple personally. And then I would lay my purple piece on, and I would put it back into the machine, and it would do the blanket stitch over top of that. And
Yes,
it just builds one on top of the other.
You
so
could
it's
do
pretty
the other
amazing.
ones after it, since it kind of all covers if you want to. If you don't want a purple collar.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it would have this tack down stitch.
Yes, yeah. It's so simple and so easy to do, and I think you are going to have an absolute blast making them. So again, if this is something that interests you, you can check it over on our website.